Jedi.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Would you like help yourself? Jedi Squid, I'm gonna have a drink here too. I got drinks on drinks. I got the Starbucks.
Sounds great.
A Joy Juice. I don't discriminate on my what's the word I'm looking for? Stimulants? Well, caffeine's a stimulant. That's a hell of a stimulant.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting that we have this talk. Good on you.
Oh, man.
Now,
I love that song.
Jedi Squid, you're a long-time caller. Jesus Christ. As you can tell, I've been up playing the game. I got home from work last night, got right home, waited for the UPS guy to show up. It's so loud. He finally did. And then I installed it, got playing it around 6, I think, and played till like 1, and I could barely keep my eyes open. And needless to say, I was pretty exhausted at work. I know I said on the podcast I was going to take today off, but found that I could not.
You ain't gonna do shit.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to shirk responsibility in such a way. You know what I mean, Jedi?
Yeah.
Jedi Squid, what kind of responsibilities do you have in life?
Well, we just started school.
We just started school. Well, I'm gonna start a side op list because it is my responsibility to fully enjoy the story missions of this game in the comfort of my own home, not while I stream. So you can be assured, spoilery free from story stuff. Hopefully, I'm gonna be doing side ops. I'm gonna drop in on some locations.
Hey,
go ahead.
I was seeing a little bit of MGS5 gameplay, and I saw that the story mode at least follows a bit of like a chapter structure. Did any of the other Metal Gear Solid games do that?
Yeah, this is very, very similar to Peace Walker. Peace Walker is the PSP Metal Gear that is this basic like chronology story-wise before this. That takes place. Peace Walker takes place. Well, I guess Ground Zeroes.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. I mean, Metal Gear 3 was kind of like, here's these chapters, you get like Rising Sun, and then, you know, I don't know. There's chapters, but these are, yeah, more missions dropped in a sandbox. This is the first time it's ever been sandbox like this, which is really fucking cool.
Sounds rad.
Really, really cool. Are you gonna get this? Did you play Ground Zeroes?
No, the thing is, I was talking to you a lot last time about Metal Gear, and I told you I wanted to play it. Well, I started playing it earlier this week. I started the series. I've started playing the first game, MGS1.
Oh, congrats.
I'm actually not doing it at my house. There's a new game store in town, and you can actually rent games there, and they have the whole Metal Gear Solid series. So I actually know the guy who runs it, so I talk with him.
Okay.
And I'm actually just gonna like rent his consoles temporarily when I'm at the store, and I'm just gonna play through.
You have to play there in the store?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird place.
Is it like a hangout, like a PC?
Yeah, it's a hangout.
Okay,
definitely.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, spend some fucking time there. That sounds cool. I've never gone to like a game lounge or like a cyber cafe. They have those here around town. I've just never been.
Yeah. I'm gonna play 1 through 4 and then Peace Walker, and I just texted him. He said he was gonna get 5 and Ground Zero soon, so I just texted him if he got him yet. But yeah, when he gets them and I do all that stuff, I'm gonna play the series, and I think I'm really gonna enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to it.
Fuck yeah, man! And you started with 1. I think Kevin's doing something similar to that, and I know he's not gonna play Ground Zeroes until he. Or, you know, the Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes until he beats. I think he's on Peace Walker right now, so he's going through that game, and you're gonna start right now. I guess by the time these are reduced in price, maybe you could buy a PS4 and one of these. Either Ground Zeroes is if not free, I think super cheap, but this game is, oh man, I feel like this is all I want to do for the rest of at least this year. I can't imagine wanting to play another game.
That's how I felt when Smash Bros. Came out.
It sounds like such a fucking, like, cocksuck that I'm just gushing over.
If you like something, there's nothing wrong with
masterpiece, but Really, this fucking game is just so good. What I was playing in the, like, intro and the briefing, not really the briefing, but the, prologue, I guess you would call it. It had me, like, with my jaw on the floor. It was amazing. I don't want to spoil anything. We'll maybe talk more in depth on the Mega64 podcast on Sunday, I think, because I know myself, Rocco, and I guess Brian are all playing right now. So we'll probably all want to talk and maybe get a little more in depth and spoil some stuff.
Yeah, you made that skit recently too.
Yeah.
So a few people have thought.
How did you like that? The Metal Gear spoof.
Well, the thing is, since I haven't,
I mean, you haven't played the game yet, but I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I haven't played the games yet, so I get the concept that you're going for, but it's one of those things where it's like, oh, this would be a lot funnier if I actually knew the source material.
Well,
so
I don't think it would be a lot funnier if you knew the source material. In all honesty, with that video, I think that video is just funny as is. I like that much funnier having played Metal Gear.
Yeah, I like the Jared stuff. I got a friend named Jared, and he works at McDonald's, so everyone called him Jared from Subway. But then when all that stuff came out about the fake Jared in your video, who was doing the, little kids stuff.
Maybe the real Jared is the Jared from McDonald's. Who knew?
Oh, man. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. God. You know what? I'm feeling a little... I've got my iPads and iPhones and iDevices all tied up on the set here. And I can't... my favorite feature, I can't get online again, and I had this problem last night, but I love using the iPad mini as the map for the iDroid, and then I can mark all my opponents, and it's just fucking beautiful. But now I gotta go in old school and use the map like some kind of fucking last generation gamer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some kind of fucking 360 owning, fucking college struggling, top ramen eating poor fucking kid. Jeffrey?
Yeah.
This is JediSquid. This isn't Jeffrey.
I eat ramen all the time because it's good.
What I'm saying is I've been there. I can relate.
Shut the fuck up.
I know that's what you think. Garrett, you can't relate to me. You're an old fucking man. You're in your 30s. How do you know? You don't know what it's like. You got a fucking special edition with a little fist to fucking shove up your big boss's ass. I know that's what you guys are thinking. But let me tell you, I knew what it was like. I've been there.
I hope everyone's enjoying the live broadcast.
And I just want to check my privilege at the door, Jedi.
Yeah, sure. Have you unlocked the Sony Walkman yet? Have you been using that?
I haven't got the Walkman. So far, the only here, we'll show you missions right now. Right now, mission list, baby. I've done Over the Fence. Now, I seem to average B's here. You see that? See how that works?
Yeah.
Say what you will. Really, really like using the Mark 22. I mean, that's my go-to. Been very successful now with charging and rocket punching motherfuckers right out on their ass. Picking them up, interrogating them. Got a motherfucker speaks Russian now, so...
Are you a hacker?
Holler at me, I can tell what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, I know we've already been talking about... Oh, shoot.
Sorry.
No, that's
chocolate
fine.
milk there. I didn't mean to.
Now, I know we've already been talking about some, but I just wanted to clear up and just make it clear that since I'm going to start playing the MGS series, I just have a few questions to ask about it.
Okay, yeah, let's get into some in-depth questions. I'm going to set a marker at where I believe... see, I don't even know what my... Hold on, let's pay attention first. Let's go to the mission. Let's look it up, because now, here, I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do. Am I doing this? Blueprint. Secure the Riot SMG blueprint. Okay, I'm looking for a fucking blueprint. Okay, go ahead with your question, brother. I'm ready.
Okay. First question. Now, I've seen, and this isn't just in 5, I've seen it in some of the other games, moments where Solid Snake goes up to an enemy and he holds him around the neck, and then you see 3 options. Is that what CQC is?
Yeah, you hit R2 for the CQC button, and it's basically like a punch. If you're laying down, you can also CQC motherfuckers and then trips them. If you hold it down, it'll grab them, and then you get those 3 options. But you can also just punch, and knock motherfuckers out too. Or if you have this red little, not red, yes, red. Sorry. If you have the secondary weapon as your bionic arm, if you run and then punch, you'll knock them out real quick. It's like a 1-hit.
Cool.
You want me to demonstrate, senor?
Sounds great.
Okay. Well now, fuck. I didn't really want to go in loud, and I'm not sure how many peeps are in this little village. But let me get sneaky with it. The other thing is playing with no sound is really gonna impede me, because I've been playing with a 7.1 system cranked the fuck up to where my cat doesn't want to enter the living room. The bass is so loud. And I can hear all the soldiers like talking from far away, so I know when they're coming up on me and everything. That's like crucial. That and having the little mini map out on the floor.
Yeah. You know, you may think that like me and like you may think like, oh, young people like me, we don't get like MGS5 or anything like that. Me and my friends yesterday, we were all talking. Everyone was like hyped up for MGS5.
Dude,
we talked about it.
This is the most hype I've been for a game in so fuck. I cannot remember the last time I looked forward to a game this much. Hey, I'm not going to run up and snag him because it's gonna be too fucking dangerous. But I've held it down and now I'm dragging him backwards. So as long as I hold R2, I can retreat to some cover and then interrogate him. And hopefully he tells me where the plans for this SMG I'm looking for are.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Here we go. Spit it out. And then it's kind of intuitive how, oh, he just marked the blueprints on my, hey, are you tapping away with your tic-tap type machine? What is that?
I win. Oh!
Plastic slinky.
Where are your friends?
You gotta play with fucking toys. I'm not entertaining enough. You gotta have a little fiddle diddle with yourself while you're on the phone with me, or what?
Well, I think you're a cool boy. I think you're fun.
Is that funny? What was funny? The word fiddle diddle? I think I'm channeling Derek when he diddled those kittles.
Whoa.
That's not true. Derek didn't do that. Oh yeah. So here now, I guess I'll just knock him out this way. Weird camera angle, but okay. Oh, look at that. A raw diamond. Anyway, shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. Next question.
Yeah, this is about the first Metal Gear. I heard it. I don't think this is. I don't think this is spoilers, but I hear at some point that there's like a scene where Snake's being tortured, and they say something like, "Oh, if you don't do blah blah blah, we'll delete the save file in your game." Oh, sure.
Halt on that. This is a mandala has opened and appeared above me. Before I even looked at the map, when the guy gave me the intel on the blueprint, I just fucking was in the room with the blueprint. But sorry, yeah. What a dick thing to interrupt you. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, I wanna apologize. JediSquid.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that you're getting into the series. I know, maybe it's generationally, it's an older game, but you're proving that it's got an interest and an appeal there that makes the history worth looking up. Thank you, I hope that covered it. Did that work?
Yeah.
You forgive me?
Of course.
Okay. So, there is, not spoilery, but there is, you were saying something about in previous Metal Gear games being tortured.
Well, no, in MGS1, I think there's a scene where Snake's tortured, and and the bad guy says, "If you don't do blah blah blah, we'll delete your save game file." What do you want? What should I do there?
I don't remember that one.
I think they said something like that. I could be wrong.
In Metal Gear Solid 1, there's a character, a boss that you fight named Psycho Mantis, who fucks who fucks with your memory card. He reads it and tells you if you've played other Konami franchise games.
Oh yeah, I remember that. When I was like 7, I went on YouTube, and that like boss fight was a video on YouTube even back then, and I watched it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they know about Mario. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that was there was stuff
But that was-
like that
yeah.
Psycho Mantis did. Like the PlayStation controller was one of the first out there to vibrate, so he had you like set it on the floor and it would move around. You know, he would say he was making it move with his, you know, psychic powers or whatever. It was fucking
just a
awesome.
bunch of
Like no one had ever
parts.
done outside the box shit like that with a game, and Hideo was trying to like break fourth walls.
Yeah.
Which say what you will. Man, I don't see a lot of guards around this hood. And I am so fucking hungry. Just hit me. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Nope. What is that's not a guy, that's some swinging. Damn. Alright, Jedi Squid. Well, we sure do love you. We'll see you next time. Looks like I've completed my mission. I guess I can extract now. Or go do another one. Let's see. Thanks, Holmes.
Yeah, sure. Just one last thing.
Okay,
Just
one
any
last
general, any general. Oh shoot.
Go for it.
Just any general advice on what I should do when I play Metal Gear series.
Oh, don't get caught. That's what you should do. And folks, with that, I'll be right back.